Welcome to Jman and Magic Gate. I'm Jman, and Magic Gate today is Gran Turismo Sport. And as I'm looking at my screen, we've got a distance-driven bonus. There's a bonus waiting to be claimed. Achievements. Alright, bonus. So we've got two bonuses. We've got distance-driven bonus, which gives us mileage points and experience. Okay. And that gets us to level 6, so cool. Just got to level 6. Didn't have to do anything. And then we've got mileage points. So we've achieved some goal in mileage points, giving us 200 more mileage points and 250 more experience. And moving us very close to level 7. Wow, we may be to level 7 before we know it. Only 67 more experience till we get there. So for level 6, we've got a reward. It's an arcade course, Brands Hatch. Alright. Cool. So, I know every time I typically just go to the campaign and I do some driving school and I do the race, and that's what we'll do here until we get through everything. I know that can be tedious, and I didn't really consider that too much, but I do like opening up the cars and showing you cool stuff I've got. So, we're on our way there. And so let's go that way. This is a reduced speed before entering a corner, part 1. And it has us driving a Mustang GR4, which is like a racing Mustang. And you can see it's got stickers like the Ford sticker, the number 32. It's a beautiful looking car with a spoiler on the back, and you can see the course right up here. We've got 11.330 seconds, 11.660 seconds, and 12.10 seconds. And I like this course. This is the one with the hot air balloons. You can see gold we get $4,600, silver we get $2,600, and bronze we get $1,400, or credits, or whatever the thing is here. And it's just waiting for me to hit start. It's waiting on me. Okay, so it's got the auto drive ready to go, and now it's telling me to drive it. Alright, so I've got a Mustang right now. That's pretty cool. I gotta make the Mustang right. Reduce the turn. Oh, that's very bad. I am way off track here, so let's see. I failed for sure. Wow. I'm gonna try that a second time. Just because I need to understand the corner better. I've done this corner before, but I didn't expect the timing, and it is kind of fun to watch my Ghost and see how my Ghost does at this. And you can see my Ghost just completely went off course, and I'm doing a lot better than that. Look at that. I got silver, which, you know what? I'm not going to complain about silver this whole time. I haven't actually gotten a gold yet in this one. So, in fact, it's been a very long time since I've gotten a gold. I'll take those 4,000 credits. I've got mileage points for 20. I've got 0.5 miles on that one, and that gave me 13 experience. And the Sims that I've got downloaded on this PlayStation has decided to let me know that it's updated, so that's good. I can start the event again, I can replay it, I can select an event, do an event overview, driving options, ranking board, or I can exit. And I like to go here to select event. I haven't been telling you what I've been doing, I've just kind of been going to it. And this is reduced speed before entering a corner, part 2. And this is a little bit longer of a corner, more of a hook, it looks like to me. And I've got 13.20 seconds, or 13.6, or 14. This one's 4,900 for gold, 2,700 for silver, 1,500 for bronze. And I'm in a Veyron. It's a Bugatti. And it's a GR4. The last one was a Mustang GR4, but this is a Bugatti, not a Mustang, so it's a little bit heavier on the horsepower. A lot of people like this one. It's an Italian car. I think it's Italian. I like the American stuff, like that Mustang that was just before this is one that I like, and I just failed because I crashed hard into that. Oh no, I didn't fail. Well, okay. I mean, I definitely did more than 14 seconds, and I can't back up. Why can't I back up? There we go. Okay, I was hitting the wrong button to back up. Okay, so now it's gonna let me finish the course. I'm gonna get a terrible time on this one, but it will be fun to watch my Ghost, so let's do it again to watch the Ghost go in complete time, no kidding. I knew what I was supposed to do, but for some reason I just wasn't considering how to do it, and that's kind of a problem, or when I should do it. So you can see a good time to brake is right about, nope, still a wrong time to brake, and just as my Ghost crashed, so did I. So we'll watch my Ghost try and figure out how to get out, and now that I've learned how to get out, we know that I'm still not going to make the time right, but this will be a better time, so we'll have a different Ghost the next time, and that Ghost will look a lot better. Again, incomplete time. You know, the saying is 3 times a charm. I probably won't do it too many times if I keep failing it, but I do understand a little bit better what it wants me to do, and watch me just plow into the wall, and I'm going to do it a second time here. Man, I am good at that. I am so good at plowing into that wall. I'll probably give it about 5 tries, and then if I fail 5 times, then I'll try something different, because like I said earlier, there's some things about this that are tedious, and if you're just watching me do the same thing, do the same thing, do the same thing, it's not fun, especially if I'm doing the same thing as wrong as I've been doing the same thing. Then I'm just not, there's nothing enjoyable about that until I can figure out how to do it right. I will say that I'm improving on it, which is good, but I'm still failing it. So that was the 4th time. I'm going for the 5th time here, and upon failing it, I will reconsider my options. So I'm trying to figure out how to slow down. You can see that I'm getting better at it based on how my previous attempts have gone, and I can look at my other options and say, okay, here's how I did it, here's how to do it better. I just got bronze, which means that I'm going to call that a pass. It took me 5 times. That may be a little much, but I'll take it. So 1,500 credits, 20 mileage points, half a mile in distance, and some experience. So, you know, can't really complain much about finally being successful. But 5 tries may have been too many. Reduce speed before entering corner part 3. And you can see this is an even sharper corner, but I get a little bit longer to go. This time I'm in an Aston Martin V8 Vantage GR, which means that it's got 8 cylinders. This is going to give me 12.36 seconds, 12.7 seconds, or 13.2 seconds at 5,200 gold, 2,900 gold, or 1,600 gold. And it's not gold, it's just price credits. The gold, if I get it, is the 5,200. It wants to give me a tip or something right now. What is it doing? There's some screen came up, and I don't know what to do right now. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen, and we're also gonna pretend like those other times didn't happen. Now, part of the problem with this one, I know part of the problem is, I've got that long stretch. I'm gonna crash. I get that long stretch before me where it drives for me, and so part of it is me figuring out how much of what I'm actually driving is me trying to drive it or not, and that was better than the first time from my last one, but still not good. I can't pretend like it didn't happen, because you're gonna see my Ghost up here pretty soon, and I'm gonna show that I'm just as good as I was before. So I'm gonna try and slow it down. I think I'm slowing it down too much, which means that I may not pass it again, because, oh wow, just lost a little bit of control, and I failed again, but that was a lot better than my last try. You can see 18 seconds to 13 seconds. My Ghost and I are going to be pretty neck and neck this next time, and that may make it interesting and more fun. I don't know. I did decide to slow down a little bit earlier than I did the last time, so maybe that'll help, maybe not. Oh, I got off course the last time. That's a big issue with what happened, and that was a lot better. I stayed on course. You saw my car just woo. I think this is attempt number 3, so I would like to be a little bit more careful. No, I think this is attempt number 4. Oh, ooh, wow. I almost completely forgot what I was doing, and almost forgot to stop. But you can see I came around that corner a little bit more smoothly, but not as I did, even worse than the last time, because when I did stop, I kind of tried to come to a complete stop. So this is attempt number 5, and I will go ahead and, in the event that I fail this one, I'll move on to something different, because trying this one and failing, of course, is not what anybody wants to see, and seeing somebody just fail so bad is, you know, something else. Yeah, I'm gonna have to I am going to have to walk away from this one. I think that was 5 attempts. I get mileage points for trying, I get distance points, but yeah, I just kind of made myself look kind of, well, I made myself look stupid. That's okay. You know what? Part of this game is trying and trying, and when you fail, you can find a way to learn something different. Now, there's other options I have. I'm going back to driving school because I could try and go back and see about getting gold here. Right now, I don't think it matters. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway, but I don't think that getting gold here matters because I've already got the prize car. It just improves what it looks like. Instead of it being a silver, it would be a gold. But I've given these almost too many tries, and it might just be better to try something different. And now I know what's going on. I had selected the official video that other time, and I was trying to do that again. Now, I'm not going to give this one 5 times to try to get the gold. I might give it 1 try, and if I fail it this 1 try to get the gold, then I walk away, because it's not worth your time for me to try and do it, and I don't even know why I said, yeah, let's go ahead and try it again, because it's not worth it, and I just did really bad. That was terrible. We can pretend like that didn't happen. I'm just going to walk completely away, take the mileage points on that one, and say I don't know what I was thinking. I just feel silly now. But there is something else that I was showing you on here, is this mission challenge, which I've only done 1 of. So let's look in doing a few of these. Various missions push your racing technique to the limit. And there's a prize that I can win after doing this. I got 1 gold so far, so what does this one do? This one is clearing / disqualifying conditions. Improve your position from the back of the pack. So I start at the end, and I want to try to get 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. And for first, I get 1,600 credits. For silver, I get 900 credits. And for bronze, I get 500 credits. Subaru WRX flat out battle 2 laps. So this is 2 laps to get to 1st in what looks like an oval speedway. And try passing an oval track with high average speeds. Even the slightest contact with walls can result in a big time loss. So it's trying to teach me to stay off the walls. Actually, if you, as I read that last part is what makes the difference. And I'm in 4th, and there's only 4 cars. So that's pretty good. I got a little bit less competition, but this is a short lap, and I've got to do 2 of them. And right now I'm about 3 seconds behind the first place car, and I'm already on the final lap, and I keep hitting that number 3 car. So let's see if I can pass that number 3 car, and that'll give me a bronze. So I'll take the bronze, and I'm doing better this lap than my first lap. I'm about 2 seconds faster and about less than a second behind that number 1 car, but I'm coming up close on the end of the race, and I got 3rd. Which I'll walk away with a bronze like the other one. I'll take what it gives me. 500 credits isn't a lot. 10 mileage points isn't a lot. 1.2 in the mine, it's okay. But I would have gotten 1.2 if I had gotten gold, so that's okay. The experience I might have gotten more for. But let's see, what do we have next? We have a Tokyo City battle. Is that what that says? Tokyo City. And I'm taking a Ford Focus in this one, and the concrete walls close in as you take on blind corners. Take over your opponents on the Tokyo Expressway. My goal is to get to 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. For 3rd, I get 600. For 2nd, I get 1,100, and for gold, I get 1,900. It's just a portion of a track, so I don't even get to do the whole track, and it's starting me off in a tunnel, which it does feel closed already, and then as I move from the tunnel, and I'm starting off in 5th, by the way, so I've got a little bit less than I can do, and I'm in 2nd, I think, 3rd, sorry. I got confused with having started in 4th and moving up so quickly, but but there's 2 cars ahead of me, so that should explain what position I'm in. And we got to the end, and I got 3rd again, and that's okay. If we had a little bit more time, maybe I would have gotten a little further up, because the number 2 car was bumping into the number 1 car, and that would have helped me out. Ooh, I'm doing a replay. Ooh, okay. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, so I just said, sure, I'll do it again. So that's what's going on here. I was being stupid. I wasn't reading what I was doing, but I'm in 4th now from 5th. And this red car I just passed, and now I'm in 3rd. And now I'm passing the 2nd place car, and he bumped me, and actually it messed me up some. That Mazda, wow, that Mazda's giving me some trouble. But I want to try and stay ahead of it, and I'll get the silver this time, so I'll take that and run with it. And looks like we got 2nd, so I'm going to get the silver, and this time I am going to pay attention. I did better, and I'll take doing better. There we go. I get a little bit more credits. I get some mileage points. I got closer to my target distance and closer to level 7. But at this point, we'll check out what number 4 is. Knock over the cones. Oh, I love doing this. Have you actually watched me do this? Oh man, this is my favorite. I knock over the cones all the time. So let's see. So my goal is 100. 100, I don't know what. Knock over 100 cones within the time limit. And if I can do a 100 or more cones, I'll get 2200. If I only do 80 or more, I'll get 1300. And if I can only do 50 or more, I'll get 700. But this wants me to knock over cones. I'm okay with that. This is an Alfa Romero, an MITO09. Not exactly sure what Mito is, but you can see the cones ahead of me. And this time I get to start off. There's a counter on my screen telling me how many cones. And yeah, so 10, 20, that's 2 strikes, 3, 4, 5. It's a little bit harder. Oh, got him. 6. Oh, didn't get all of them. I may not get 100. Yeah, I'm not going to get 100 because there's no more cones. I missed it by 1. Well, that's annoying. I'll take the silver. I missed it by 1. But, yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. That's a good bowling game right there. It was a nice, short little race. That was fun. And, if you've been watching the way I've been playing in the races, I'm knocking over the cones anyway too, so it was kind of nice to have an opportunity to do what I like to do. This one's going to give me the Aston Martin V8 Vantage again, and this is a 1-lap battle at Blue Moon Bay Speed Raceway. 1 lap. Again, I want to try to get either 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. Participate in this high-speed track using a G4 class car. Improve your position from the back of the pack. Again, bronze is 800, silver is 1400, gold is 2500. This is all kind of blah. I just say the same thing every time, but what I'm looking at is what's important and why it's important for me to get that. There are other things that I can get instead of just getting the 800. If I do things a certain way, there's a possibility that I could actually get more than 800, even if I only get in 3rd place. Now, here we go on the one final lap right here, and I start out in 5th, which, remember, I've started out in 4th, but now I'm in 4th, and we're just going around this one. We're doing it in reverse, it looks like, for the way I normally do it, and wow, that number 3 car, Lupo, wow, he just took up some speed right there. That was a lot more than I was expecting. I am 4 seconds behind that first car, and I didn't know that this guy was gonna just speed away like that. I'll take a number, but with a number I really don't get much of anything else, so just having a number is not the best for me. And if it does call it a failure, we might try this again. I'm not gonna go with 5. Oh wait, nope, 3rd, 2nd. I just got into 2nd. I'm not gonna get to 1st because he's still 2nd ahead of me, but I will take a silver. Right there at the end, they slowed down and let me have that. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to say that they just gave it to me, but at the same time, I do feel kind of gifted right now. Like, I didn't do anything necessarily to earn that. Also, if you saw, we're 8 points away, or 8 experience points away from level 7. So let's see if we can get that. best way to try to do that is, let's try number 6 here. Taking over on the inside. Do what now? A battle on a technical section with consecutive corners. Get to the inside of your rivals. So improve your position before the finish line is really what's important. First, second, or third. Second's what I got last time. Third's been a common. For first, if I can get there, it's 2,800. For silver, it's 1,600, and for bronze, it's 800. It says to be on the inside, which would mean to be like, this is the outside right here, I think. Oh well, no, for the inside of that corner, that would be the inside. And then the other corner would be on this side right here, if I understand the inside right, the inside of the corner. And then that puts me in third place, so that's good enough for right now. And then here I'm on the inside again, and you can kind of see it was guiding me that way with the cone, and that put me in second. And I can't really get to the inside of this guy because he's really where he was, but I just got first. I haven't got first for a while. I will take that first, and I will be very happy with it, because that is only the second first that I've gotten, and the first time I got first was the very first section of this. So moving up, that gets me level 7, which is what I was hoping for. I was able to get closer and closer to level 7. So I guess we see what level 7 gets me. Now there's still 2 more events in this to get that prize, but I'm okay not getting it right now. That's let's look at this. So arcade, Tokyo Expressway. Now the arcade, this is the arcade, and for some reason the campaign is still up. Oh, okay. The arcade gives me a single race, it gives me a time trial, it gives me a drift trial, it gives me a custom race, it gives me a 2-player battle, and it gives me a VR tour. Now I don't have the VR glasses, so I'm not going to try that. But I'm actually was going to go here to Brand Central, because I was noticing that I have over 100,000 in credits, and I haven't actually bought a car yet. So, I did not want to buy a Ford though. Nothing against Ford, but like I said last time, my favorite car is in the Chevy family, and the '69 Stingray is kind of on that list. And that one's too expensive. That one's 100,000. The '63 Stingray, but I'm gonna go with the '69. It's kind of just gonna be a trophy car. I may not actually drive the car, but for me, it was always a red color here that I was more interested in. So I just want to look at a few things for this, and that's what I thought. I will go with the red. Sorry, I will go with the actual red. And I'm going to go ahead and just buy this car. Now, I did it using in-game credits, and I got a trophy for my first car. Alright, my first car. Even though it's not the first car that I have, because it gave me the Renault, and I also won that other car. But this car was added to my garage. Do I want to get in this car now, or do I not? I was saying I kind of want to have it as a trophy car. So for now, I'm just going to leave it in my garage. But that does remind me that I've got a garage. So let's take a look at my garage. What do we have in my garage? I think I only have 3 cars in my garage. So we're going to take a look at that. Oh, I forgot to tell it not to show that to me again. That's okay. It'll come up again. We'll look at it. So this is the first car that we got right here. And this is my current car, and also is a gift car. This one right here is just a gift car. And then this is the car that we just bought. Now, the horsepower on this car is 298 horsepower, and it's 3,422 pounds, whereas this one is 2,756 pounds, and this 261 horsepower is 3,058 pounds. And something that I was looking at is I can do some car settings here right now. That's good. So we can look at some information about this car. So some stuff we haven't done is actually look at the car. The manufacturer is Renault Sport, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. It's from France, or France, I don't know. Category is an N300. I'm not sure what what N300 means as a category, but I know that that's what it is. It's got a max power of 261 horsepower at 5,500 RPM, and a max torque of 265.6 feet per pound at 3,000 RPM. It's a drivetrain FF, which I think is a front wheel drive. Aspiration TB. Now I'm not sure what that is because like I said, I don't know a lot about cars. The displacement is a 1998 cc, which cubic centimeter, I think. The length is 169.3 inches. The width is 72.8 inches. The height is 56.5 inches. And again, we're looking at the weight of the car again, 3,058 pounds. And it was made in 2011. It has a max speed of, for the performance, max speed 5.1, acceleration 3.1, braking 2.0, cornering 1.8, stability 5.4. I've driven it 31.8 miles. I've changed cars 6 times. I've done 4 races with it, but only have 1 actual win with it. And then some of the stuff we were looking at here is adjusting it, which we can do, but I'm not going to do right now because that I've actually reached the end of what I can talk about and do today. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching. God bless you, and remember, God loves you.